Hi, I'm Paula Peters, and this is Introduction to Nature Journaling. Yes, in the time of COVID-19, we've had to shift our nature journaling workshops online. So this is a new endeavour for me. I hope you enjoy it, and come along with me to this series of video workshops, and I'll lead you through the process to get you nature journaling. It doesn't matter if you can't draw or you can't write, you're in the right place. We'll go through all of that, we'll talk all about that, and we'll talk about how fabulous nature journaling is and why it's a great thing to do. So let's get started. So what is nature journaling? Well, one response to that question is that nature journaling is drawing or writing in response to nature. By doing this, you create your own unique nature journal. You can do it in all sorts of ways. You can do it in a very scientific way where you're trying to identify things and you're trying to get down the features of that bird or that plant, so you can look it up in your book later. You might be doing it in a much more artistic way where you're much more interested in colours and shapes and forms and you want to create beautiful pages. You may do it as a personal reflective sort of journey, more like a personal diary, where you're writing about your thoughts, your feelings, your responses in that way. You may do a journal about your place. You may be doing it in your garden. So you might be mixing all those things up together and creating a very diverse sort of journal. The way I approach nature journaling is there's no right or wrong. Everybody does it differently. Every unique person will produce their own unique nature journal, which is one of the things that makes it very special. Perhaps one of the most important things about nature journaling is that it gets you out into nature. And there's plenty of research around these days that shows us that being in nature is good for our physical and our mental health. But nature journaling goes even further because it encourages us to slow down, to observe closely, and to deepen our connection to nature. You see, the process of drawing something requires you to stop and look closely. Once you get hooked, the act of drawing becomes like meditation. You forget about your worries, you forget about yourself, and you become absorbed in the thing you're trying to draw. Focusing on nature brings us out of ourselves and makes us more aware of the thriving, bounteous life all around us. It can make us feel small and insignificant compared to the wonders of nature, but I think that can be a good thing. When you observe something closer, you'll notice more about it. You may start to ask questions. You may want to capture the colours or the forms. You may want to know its names. And these can be common names, scientific names, indigenous names. It may remind you of something else, or a memory, or of a person or a place. All of this is food for nature journaling, and all of this can be expressed in your journal.